Good day to viewers, the Colonel speaking to you live from the Preceptory for British Imperial YouTube Broadcasting, and am I on my knees? A touch of housemaid's knee? Well, actually I am, because this rather delightful neoclassical style machine is rather small. I think we'll call it the Tyrion Lannister machine, because it really is ideal for those of the shorter stature. Odd, really. So there we are. It's sort of vaguely Luchan style, and like him, rather derivative. But what is it? And well, we've got a little bit of a clue here, and we've got a very interesting reference work, dear chap. Up-to-date gramophone tips by Captain Barnett, M-I-E-E. Those things every gramophone user in the West Country ought to know, dear chap. 1925 edition, and on the back is a picture of this machine. There it is, Beltona Peridulce by the Murdoch Trading Company. Jacobean Adam and Queen Anne. Well, this is more of an Adams style derivative. The Height of Sweetness. Well, there we are. And the reason that's on the back of his book is because he influenced this machine. A lot of his ideas went into it, as we will see. I don't know about the smallness now. Right, so there we are. There's the turntable layout. Let's put a light on that. Yes, I own this. So I've only seen two, and this is one of them. I sold this one to the Squire sometime. It's come out of storage, and I've just put a new spring in. Yeah, springtime again. And there's the tone arm's quite a long one. It should have a weight on the back, which has dropped off in storage, unfortunately. A bit like me. Beltona Peridulce soundbox, which is a Pianina or an Astra with a massive metal diaphragm, adjustable, wonderful thing. And the fitting, you can stick a Pathé fitting in there. But that's not Captain Barnett's greatest idea. Just kneel down, viewers. It's not Sunday. And there it is. Let's move the illumination down so you can see. And there is the horn. What's it made of? Well, it's sort of wooden staves, I think. Acting a bit like a hoop on a crinoline. Yes, anyway, we won't go into how I know about that sort of thing. My mistresses, well, do a little bit of acting, shall we say. One of them does in period dramas, so I know what crinoline hoops look like. It's quite amusing. Anyway, with sort of leather, I think it's leather material, taut between the hoops. It's difficult to say what the hell. It's not papier-mâché, that's a fact. Anyway, the sound is better than one of those dreadful expert miners, which are just like a gramophone, really dreadful things. People who own them are stupid enough to buy them, think they're part of the EMG expert club. They're not. They're just a laughing stock. Anyway, we ought to hear this wonderful thing. Oh, actually, you ought to see how big this horn is. Or rather small. Because it's about a foot. This is. Yes. And so is the front of the horn. And it goes back about 15 inches, so it's pretty tiny, really, the gramophone. And so there we are. Let's have a listen to something interesting. Not sure that's the right speed. Well, there we go, a fabulous sound. And while sitting here, I suddenly remembered, I think I own one of these, but not like this. Yeah, I think it's an upright version with record storage underneath, but exactly the same horn. How strange! Yeah, I'm sure I do. I don't think I've sold it, so I must still own it. That's far too logical for here viewers. But what is the logic of having such a machine so low down? There's a nice 20s colonial teak armchair there, and it's a bit lower than that really. It's not perspective, it's next to it. So I don't know why they had to have these machines so low. I think maybe if I read Captain Barnett's book instead of waving at people, there might be an explanation there. Maybe he thought the floor should reflect the sound, which it probably would do if you think about it. If you go into these cafes or restaurants nowadays, they have this ghastly laminate flooring. The noise levels are absolutely tremendous, absolutely dreadful. But there we are. So what a wonderful and interesting machine. What a pity I've got to give it back. But as I say, I think I've got another one, in which case I will dig it out. I have a vague idea it's in what used to be my dining room, which is still full of old tat. Oh dear. No, maybe it's not in there. Anyway, if I find the other one, we'll do a demonstration. But that was a lovely machine. I've forgotten I haven't rebuilt the soundbox either. So it should sound a heck of a lot better with a restored soundbox. So I'll get on with that for the Squire and take it back over to him. But hopefully I'll do a couple more videos. But this is the first one. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you and goodbye.